Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
All right. Thanks so much, Olivia, as always, and welcome back to those of you who have been following the series either in person or by watching the replays, and a warm welcome if this is your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach. I've got a clear mission for this series to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. The fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. The goal? To help you run your job search or job campaign with clarity, confidence, and strategy using AI as your assistant, not your replacement. From the very beginning, I've laid a foundation for using AI tools to save you time, uncover hidden opportunities, and improve every step of your job search. Today, as always, I'm going to be building on that momentum. And if you've missed any of the segments, hey, don't worry. Feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile to watch the replays. Or even better, sign up at my YouTube channel. Subscribe. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. That's right. Get Up and Get a Job. There, you'll not only be able to watch the replays, but by subscribing, you'll know when we go live. As well, you'll be able to get a copy of the prompts immediately. All right, just clearing a couple of things off my desktop. Yesterday, hey, good afternoon, John, and good afternoon, Dawn. Appreciate you. Look, we did a management by walking around plan for our fictitious job campaigner, Mary Mack. And today we want to take that a step further because, look, so let's say you're talking to somebody and you discover there's an issue. Well, what do? How do you handle that? So glad you asked. That's what we're going to get into today, excuse me, with our prompt. All righty, so let's take a look at what our prompt says today. Using ChatGPT's role play feature, simulate a one-on-one coaching conversation where Mary guides a teammate through a performance challenge. Provide feedback on her coaching style. And I'll get more into it once we see what ChatGPT comes up with, because of course I have my own ideas. And for those of you who don't know, we do this live. I create the prompts, but we actually get the results from ChatGPT live. So this is my first time seeing this. All righty. So Chat's reply. Let me ask you something. What if the real breakthrough your teammate needs isn't a new tactic, but a new conversation? Let's walk through a live role play so Mary can practice guiding someone through a performance challenge with clarity, compassion, and courage. I love the alliteration. And then I'll give you feedback on her coaching style. So first up, Mary is going to be the coach. Jordan is going to be the teammate struggling with performance. Scene opens. Hey, Jordan, thanks for making time today. Before we jump in, I want to know, is this a supportive space? My goal is to help you succeed, and I'm here with you in it. So let's talk openly. How are things feeling for you this week? And we might not have such a ramp up, but at the end of the day, that's what we want to get down to, the part where Mary is asking, how are things feeling for you this week? And Jordan says, honestly, a little overwhelming. I feel like I'm behind. Every time I try to get ahead, something else gets added to my plate. Sounds like a reasonable scenario in most corporate offices today. I hear you. Come on now. Anyone would feel stretched in that situation. Let me ask you something. If we narrowed this down to one area that's creating the most friction, what would that be? Great prompting there. Jordan says it's the reporting deadlines. I keep missing cutoff times. Oh my. Okay, that's helpful. Walk me through your process from start to finish. What's happening right before you miss the deadline? Well, I'm juggling too many tasks at once. I start the report, then I get pulled into other things. Got it. Sounds like your work ethic isn't the issue. It's how the work is stacking on you. Let's explore something together. If you could make one small change this week that would give you breathing room, what would that be? Probably blocking off time just for the report. That's like a aha moment, right? Well, that's a strong strategy. How confident do you feel about protecting that time? I think I can, but I'll need help saying no to other requests. And that's typically a challenge for people, especially if you're a dotted line to someone in an organization. And I just want you all to hear, for those of you who may be unemployed and you're viewing this exchange, this is a great scenario to think about if you were asked in an interview how you would handle competing priorities. Okay. And a couple other questions, but that one surfaces. All right. That makes sense. What if we practice a simple boundary phrase you can use? Something like, hey, I'm currently focused on the weekly report. I can get to that after 2 p.m. Would that be natural? Would that feel natural for you? She's saying. So, hey, Jordan would tell the person, hey, I got to get this weekly report done, but I should be free around 2 o'clock. All righty. Does that work for you? Right? Does that feel natural? Would that work for you? And then Jordan says, yeah, actually, that would help. Good. Then you got this. Let's set one clear commitment for this week. What's one measurable action you can take that I can hold you accountable for? Jordan says, I'm going to block time from 9 to 11 every Tuesday and Thursday for reporting. Mary says, perfect. I'll check in with you on Thursday afternoon, not to audit you, not to look over your shoulder, right? Not because you're accountable to me, but to support you, to be that accountability buddy. You're not forgotten. Help is on the way, and we're going to get this turned around together. So here's the feedback on Mary's coaching style. What she did exceptionally well: creates psychological safety. She opens the conversation with warmth and reassurance. This lowers defensiveness and builds trust. And as we were going through the walk around exercise yesterday, I pointed out that there might be some people that might take exception to one of the opening questions that Mary had on her plate. And so this helps to diffuse that by, again, addressing the fact that she's not here in a quote unquote management look down your collar and see what's going on style, but hey, I want to make sure you feel okay with us getting together to talk about this here and now. Uses powerful heart level questions. Let me ask you something. Prompts deeper reflection instead of yes or no answers. Balances empathy with accountability. She names the difficulty without excusing the behavior. An ideal leadership mix. So, okay, problem is X. And here we go. At the same time, it's like, oh, well, I can certainly understand. And you got a right to feel that way. No, it moves forward, draws out the teammates' own solutions. Instead of Mary prescribing the fix, Mary helps Jordan generate self-driven commitments. And that's by brilliantly asking the questions that she's asking. This is one of those things, even you as a colleague, just as Mary is, can do a better job at as it relates to communicating with your own colleagues. By asking better questions, you get better responses. Shapes action into something visible and measurable. She moves the conversation towards clear next steps and follow-up, and then encourages and strengthens confidence. Her tone lifts rather than lectures. That's one that I had to really work on. And sometimes even because I get so emotionally involved sometimes that it comes out sounding like a lecture. And so something I'm working on myself. Invite more self-assessment as part of the opportunities for growth. Asking, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you? Can uncover hidden hesitations. Good point. Explore root causes more deeply, going one level further. What's underneath the distractions could reveal structural barriers she can help remove. Then document shared agreements. Encouraging Jordan to summarize commitments in writing ensures clarity and ownership. And I would just take that, I turn that a little bit to say Mary can follow up, let's say by email with Jordan and get his commitment in writing there versus putting the onus on him to institute the writing exercise. But this being a prompt, and again, that's just my spin on this. Overall assessment, Mary's coaching style is strong, supportive, and empowering. She makes people, Jordan in this case, feel seen, heard, and capable, which is exactly the kind of leadership that transforms performance from the inside out. If you'd like, I could also create a second scenario, simulate a difficult teammate, or build a coaching script that Mary can use with her whole team. Just tell me. Now, I got to give it the thumbs up, of course, but I want you to see here what's really important because this is really cool. In addition to creating multiple scenarios, the second checkbox here, simulate a difficult teammate. One of the interview questions that I like to use with my candidates when we're doing mock interviews is, tell me about a time that you worked with a difficult colleague and how you overcame it. And so this would be a great setup for you to create that scenario where you could be prepared to answer that question. Now, certainly you could spice it up a little bit by actually adding details about a difficult colleague that you worked with and allowing ChatGPT to give you a scenario or an answer that is fitting for a job interview. And again, it's not about, well, that's not how it really happened. It's about understanding you're in growth mode. So whether you did it correctly or incorrectly is not the point. The point is, how can we grow? Even if we did it correctly, what can we do better? As we just saw, Mary did a great job, but there were things that she could do better. And that's what we want to focus in on. As some people like to say, doing that 1% better thing, or doing that thing 1% better the next day, right? So this is good. Let me go ahead and get you the prompt for today. Yay, just got your name uploaded. Okay, that's different. Share public link to chat. This conversation may include personal information. Take a moment to check content before sharing. Well, wow. So that's different. We've got a new warning, if you will. I tell you, things are changing all the time. And first we were going through the little dance with chat where we had to reload it to get to the link. Now we're asking for the link and it's popping right up, but it's giving us a warning, Will Robinson, warning. All righty. Let's see. Hey, Bethel. Hey, I'm great. Fantastic. Glad that you're here. And John says, thank you, William. This is a great example of servant leadership. Absolutely. Let me pop this in the chat. Into the comment section. So again, for those of you on YouTube, you have that immediately. And it really is about servant leadership, because there's a book, by the way, it's called Leading from the Second Chair. Leading from the Second Chair. And the idea here is that you don't have to be in a management position in order to lead a team, to lead an organization even. You can manage from the second chair. You can lead from the second chair, meaning that no matter where you are in the hierarchy of things in the chart there, guess what? You can influence how things progress in your company or organization. All righty, look, that's going to do it for today. Today is Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, and I got to tell you, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be here at 12 noon Eastern. Yes, indeedy, I'm doing the cooking, but I'm going to take out time to do this because that's a commitment I made. So tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern, I'm not saying you got to be here. If you need to watch the replay, that's perfectly fine. Go to my LinkedIn profile, or my YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job, and you'll be able to watch the replay, or do like you've been doing, showing up, and I'll be happy to serve up a little daily AI prompts for job seekers with a little special digital dressing, if you will. All right, like the way I did that? Oh my goodness, he's so talented. All right, look, remember this QR code. It gives you access to a free tool. It's called Top 3 Things Employers Expect You to Know But Won't Tell You. Yes, it's a free ebook. You can get it. Just use the QR code or go to careertransitionsecrets.com. That's careertransitionsecrets.com. All right, listen, whatever you do between now and then, be safe, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye, everybody. God bless.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.